Welcome to the Liminal. Open Codex. Hello everyone and welcome to the Liminal. This is Anna. Take a moment with me to relax and lean into the energy. Let me tap into the collective. Make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and that you are putting forth your energy for me to capture in the liminal space. 12:35 a.m. Passing into the liminal space now. I'm hearing a woman cry. There's a very melancholic way about the sound of it. Grief, remorse, sadness. I do want to tap into the current energy. This is just a side note. Okay. They're telling me, and I was drawn to these two decks for a reason. They're telling me to focus on the positive and release the negative. As the year draws to a close, we're all doing this. Or this is one thing that we're being asked to do. Okay. We have the child, we have the stag, and we have freedom. For some of you, I do feel as if you're stepping down from a position and giving more to your inner child. This is providing a sense of freedom for you during this time. This may be something that you've realized over the course of the year has taken more than it has given. Now, do remember to take only what resonates, leave what does not. And this can apply to any area of your life. When I was thinking about that, it has taken more than it has given. It reminded me to flip over the hourglass. Now, time is one of those things that is so precious. Once it's gone, it's something that we can never recover, we can never get back. It doesn't mean that it hasn't served its purpose. Maybe some of you are grieving what has left your life in this past year to make space for what is yet to come. My husband and I did that just this night on the winter solstice. We're still in the dark phase of the moon, but we are gradually we are in the waxing moon phase. So this is a time when we're drawing things in, but we're also letting things go at the end of the year. This is the witch's new year, the winter solstice. It's a time when we rest in deep reflection and sort of have that year-end recap. What is it that we've accomplished? What is it that we have decided to let go of? And what is it that we are looking forward to in the new year? 2026 is quickly approaching, and that is the Chinese year of the horse, the fire horse. It urges creativity. It is a 10 year, but that reduces down to a 1. So you can think of this as a final completion. Some of us are finally wrapping things up in 2026 that have been already started here in 2025. We'll be wrapping those up in 2026. Some of you have already wrapped up those things and are ready to begin fresh and anew. However you feel this applies to you, that is the message that is meant to come through. Trust that Spirit knows exactly how to deliver this message, even if I do not. Okay? Courage. What we're moving toward. Courage. Luna. Okay? And banish a curse. Okay, wow. Healing energy underneath the bottom of the deck. I really do feel as if some of you are having the courage to not necessarily banish a curse. You may feel, now we're dealing with a lot of plutonic energy coming up, which deals with generational karma, generational patterns, breaking those patterns. You may be feeling as if you're stepping into a courageous time here, Luna. Pay attention to the lunar cycles. I'm specifically being called to the lunar eclipse that we'll be having in March of next year. Okay? That could be significant for some of you. You may have really felt the lunar eclipse at the beginning of this year, or in the fall of this year. Okay, this is a continuation of that. Whatever you set forth, any intentions, any manifestations, any desires to break old patterns, anything that you discovered that was brought to light that you know needs to exit now, I feel like you're taking a stand in doing that. The stag represents the divine masculine, the child, just as it sounds, your inner child, the child within you, and freedom. There's something here that you're casting off and having the courage to do so. I feel like this is something, again, with banish a curse, the stag, freedom. You're no longer beholden to whatever this is. I want to go ahead and get into the tarot. Ladies, if you would please. Let me go ahead and shuffle. Ladies, if you would please. Yep. This is the Moon Thread Tarot, by the way. Any of the tarot decks that you see me use on the channel are also available in the description link to Etsy. Also, if you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, I now offer past life regression, as well as tarot readings with that. And we discuss in real time. These are live sessions. Okay. Ladies, what is the message? The moon. Again, Luna, the moon. The moon being of great significance. This can also be about addressing that which is unknown. That which you've been keeping secret. That which maybe you've not wanted to recognize. It can be about integrating both the shadow aspect of oneself and the light. The domesticated version and the, again, I'm feeling like there's a sense of freedom, and I'm drawn to the imagery of the horse here. The horse and the lion. Very interesting because we have fire here and the lion, and then we have freedom here with the horse, and we're moving into this year where we take off at a gallop, where anything is possible, as long as we're not afraid of the unknown. As long as we have enough courage and bravery to step into that liminal space between known and unknown. For some of you, this is taking a huge leap of faith and saying, I'm not exactly sure where I'm headed at this point in time. The moon, Cancer and Piscean energy, but I do know that I am being divinely guided on this path, regardless of where it leads. This is asking you to have a lot of faith. Yeah. Somewhere within you, the Hermit, Virgo energy, somewhere within you, you know that this is the right path, that you're being called or led down this path for a reason. Whatever it is that you're casting off here has been weighing you down quite a bit. It may be that the illusion is now being lifted. The moon can sometimes mean that things are unclear. The Hermit being here can say you're now being able to gain the internal wisdom to navigate what was before an unclear or uncertain landscape. All right, one more for the moon, please. The star. I mean, I can't. That's crazy. Okay. Aquarian energy here. The light in the Hermit's lantern finally arrived. I feel like you're with the Hermit and the star. You know your course of action. This is for a group of people who are very in tune with their life's purpose. Intuitively, you've been moving toward it, and you may only just now be realizing it. This is like saying, I've been following my intuition, but I wasn't quite sure where it would lead. And boy, am I glad that I did. Because what I see ahead and the guiding light that I see, the joy, the healing, the happiness, wow. It's like realizing that this was always your soul's path, your soul's purpose. I would love to see what the Emperor, okay, for the star. Again, I almost feel like you're taking control here in your masculine. Whether you're masculine or feminine, it does not matter. This is about you initiating forward movement, taking the initiative, becoming the stag. Wow, okay. I really am feeling almost like with the stag, the child, and freedom, you're finally getting to go at or attempt a childhood dream. Maybe this is something that you were always told that you could never accomplish, you could never do. Maybe this was something you never believed you could do. Maybe this was something that was always looked down upon, frowned on, or people tried to dissuade you from whatever this was. And yet you kept it close. And now, as an adult, or in this place where you find yourself, you're able to be afforded the opportunity to see a clear vision for whatever this is, this dream. You're being led by your intuition, ultimately. Why the Hermit? The Eight of Pentacles. It's in regards to work. Okay. It's going to require hard work. It's going to require you to master something. It could be self-mastery here with the Hermit. Okay? For some of you, you struggle with trust. With trusting the universe, with trusting source, with trusting yourself, your inner guidance, your inner compass is what I'm hearing. Some of you are saying, I've made bad decisions in the past. I don't want to repeat them. If I follow this path blindly, I'm so afraid that I might. But Spirit is really asking you to follow your intuition here. What is the blockage? What is the blockage? Okay. You feel like you don't have enough information here with the Page of Swords. Okay. You may not have all of the answers yet, but I feel like that may be the purpose of this journey, is to discover what that star means to you. Maybe it's been hidden behind the moon. Maybe it's something that was always just a dream and never something that you felt you could actually accomplish, and now you're finally realizing, I can. But I do need a bit more information before I continue on. Why the Page of Swords for the blockage? The Ace of Swords. There we are. Okay. So, yeah. This is giving me, I want to be sure. I want absolute clarity. I want that aha moment. I want an epiphany. I want the truth. The Ace of Swords is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarian energy. It's about intellect. Just as the Page of Swords wields a very small version of the Ace of Swords. He is in search of truth. I feel like you're finding it here. Or enough to move forward. Okay. Okay, let your heart guide you is what I just heard. Lead with your heart. For some of you, this is something that means a lot to you. The moon may represent that, yeah, this is something that is a hidden desire you have. You may be working on this on the side, is kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, ladies, any advice? Any advice, please? Okay, the Nine of Wands. Push through. Push through. You're nearly there. I mean, this is a 9-year. Push through. Three of Wands. It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. The Five of Pentacles. I feel like this gets you out of a period of, or out of feeling like you're missing out. Maybe you're seeing people who are achieving their life's goals, their dreams, their accomplishments are mounting, and you're saying, I want that for myself. This is like the outside looking in. You're desiring to look out onto the horizon one day and see something that is your manifestation coming to fruition. Hold the vision is what I'm being told. Okay, there may be a period here with the Five of Pentacles where you feel like you want to abandon this, like you want to stop feeding fire, where you feel like you want to stop feeding your time, effort, and attention into whatever this is. It may be because you lack all of the answers. That's okay. This feels very divinely guided. Very divinely guided. You have the moon here twice. Some of you may be very, again, I'm feeling eclipse. Okay? Underneath the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Gemini energy. For some of you, this could be in a relationship. We have the Ace of Wands. For some of you, this is a choice to choose what you are passionate about or inspired by. To really think about what that is. Again, there's the Child. Okay, the Six of Cups coming out now. The Six of Cups representing, and the Devil, Capricorn energy. I almost feel like this was something that you refused to give up on. Not that it is a toxic thing that you are wanting here. But I feel more that it's something that has chained itself to you, or that you have bound yourself to. I will eventually come back to this when the time allows. For some of you, this could be a person. I will not skirt around that. By the next full moon, by the eclipse, the eclipse keeps coming into mind, so I really do feel like that is important. This could be a message coming in. This could be a message that you're sending and you're receiving a reply. Maybe you are saying to yourself, yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't aware, or I didn't know that this strong connection that I feel to this person was real. For some of you, the devil could potentially mean that you're unable to stop thinking about this person, no matter how hard you try. The Ten of Cups. You see, I mean, the Ten of Cups, the devil, this is like you're fixated on the idea of having forever with this person. Okay. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini energy here. Leo, Sag, and Aries here in the Ace of Wands. We have Virgo energy here in the Hermit. There's an internal knowing here of what direction you're headed in. The Emperor, the Stag. Okay, this is really a divine masculine energy of going forward and chasing that which you know you deserve, desire, and having the courage to do so. I feel like in a way this is breaking a curse for you. We have the Star, Aquarian energy, hope, faith, ultimate wish fulfillment. And the Moon, your intuition, a path not entirely lit, but trusting that the path will take you towards success and victory if you dare to walk it. This could be leaving one relationship for another as well. You could be in a relationship that you've put a lot of time, effort, and energy to, but you know that it is not for your best and highest good. This could be something that you have not felt connected to in quite some time. The Five of Pentacles here is really just sticking out to me as something that is out of place. And that may be how you're feeling as well. Out of place in this relationship. Maybe you've stayed in this because it's generational, it's tradition. In our family, we don't get divorced. In our family, we work through things. I feel like you're saying, maybe even to do so, to maintain that logic or to maintain that tradition would in fact be toxic. I want to grab some charms really quickly. I can't even see the ones that I'm grabbing. Okay. Alright. We have the Cat. Listen to your intuition. Okay, we have the letter A. We have the music notes. A is an alpha. Music notes. Music could be very significant. Dragonfly. Feeling of freedom. Flooding from one thing to another. Interesting. Okay, we have the Fish. Pisces. And I'm also hearing just keep swimming. Okay, trust the process. Just keep swimming. We have the Pegasus in the reverse. Okay, so this is really telling me here, because the Pegasus is a masculine figure. It's like allowing your masculine to soar. You may be a feminine who is refusing to step into her masculine because you know that it's not ladylike or proper. And that may be keeping you from going after the things that you desire, what you know to be wish fulfillment. Okay. We have another. It looks like a bee. Okay. Again, I'm getting this image of something flitting from flower to flower, pollinating. Okay, we have a heart with an arrow through it, love. Reinforcing exactly what I thought. I feel like this is a matter of the heart. Okay, Scorpio. You could be connecting to a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. Something could have happened in Scorpio season. Scorpio in and of itself may be significant. a significant prominent placement in your chart or in theirs, and the letter P as in Papa. Okay. Pisces as well. Cancer and Piscean energy already here in the moon, though. Oh, okay. I do want to go ahead and get some advice, or just a bit of, let's see what the Witch Tools Oracle has to say. And if you're looking for love readings to come back, then let me know in the comments down below. Truth Elixir. Ooh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Embrace honesty. Seek clarity in all that you do. This is the Ace of Swords right here. Be honest with yourself. What is it that you are looking for? What is it that you truly want? What is it that you have the courage to go after, and how will it change your legacy? How can you banish a curse? Maybe you feel like you're cursed in love. Maybe you feel like you consistently pick the wrong partner. Maybe there's someone that you desperately do want to connect with on a deeper level. I'm drawn to the crescent moon here over the witch's bottle. Truth Elixir. It's like you've kept a cork on this, or a lid. This is something that is secret. This is something that you've kept to yourself. Out of fear of rejection, out of fear of having to end something in order to go after whatever this is. Underneath the bottom of the deck, the Lovers and the Six of Cups, there may be a strong connection with that Ace of Wands because you sense this person from another lifetime. I'll put a link to a past life regression hypnosis that I have on another channel as well, that you may be interested in if that is the case. Joyous Elixir, underneath the bottom of the deck. Sip on happiness. Let laughter fill your heart. Some of you are in a position where you're not being emotionally fulfilled. I'm very strongly getting that. You're not emotionally fulfilled in whatever this is. I'm also hearing intellectually. You may not feel a very strong intellectual connection with whoever this is. Only take what resonates, leave what does not. Again, for a more in-depth personal reading, you can always find the link for that in the description box down below. They're letting me know that the Codex is, that the Liminal is now closing in. Okay, we're passing time. Passing time. Okay, time may be of importance. You may feel like you're running out of time. Truth Elixir. Joyous Elixir. What is the truth? What is it that brings you joy? End transmission.